Yo, okay, so we back at it with another video today. Another reaction video. 10 mind blowing police cars you have to see to believe. Let's see what kind of undercover cars they got that I can't believe they got.
2021, Texas Highway Patrol seized a street racing Dodge Challenger Hellcat. But they didn't just impound it. They turned this 1,080 horsepower monster into their newest patrol car. And that's
I mean, every police do that at this point. Because if you can't beat them, you join them. So, you got the modified Hellcats and things of that nature. Yeah, they take them from these street niggas. Well, street people or these drug dealers, gun runners, whatever the freak, street racers. They take them and they gonna say, "Well, we're gonna impound your car. We're not gonna pay that much to get that car out," or they went to jail already. So you know what? We already got it a lot. We might as well just take it.
just the beginning of the most outrageous police cars ever. From a 1,000 horsepower seized street racer to an Australian super sedan that would make supercar owners nervous, these are the top 10 most outrageous police cruisers that redefined what's possible with a badge and lights. Number 10, 1961 to 1964 Chrysler Enforcer. In 1961, the Chrysler Enforcer was introduced as the first police car from the more upscale Chrysler line. Derived from the full-size Newport sedan, the Enforcer provided law enforcement with a spacious, comfortable vehicle that had ample space for transporting equipment and suspects to and from the precinct. With the large Chrysler, officers enjoyed plenty of power owing
Really?
to the 383 cubic inch V8 engines beneath the hood. The California Highway Patrol opted for the Enforcer, but requested a more aggressive cam and a Carter carburetor, substituting the standard Holley to enhance its power. Thus, the CHP vehicles could reach a maximum speed of 130 miles per hour, which officers could utilize on the long stretches of California roadways. Number 9. The 1980 to 1989 Plymouth Grand Fury, Dodge Diplomat, and Chrysler New Yorker. In 1977, Chrysler launched its new M-Body sedan with models planned for all three brands under the Chrysler Group. The new platform supported several new vehicles upon its launch, and from 1980 onward, three robust and reliable models emerged: the Plymouth Grand Fury, Dodge Diplomat, and Chrysler New Yorker. Although these vehicles gained popularity among a wide range of middle class families, they became commonplace in fleets, particularly within police departments. What made them special was that they were actually smaller than other police cars at the time, which made them really good for city driving. Number 8. The 2006 Dodge Magnum Police Package. Who says police cars have to be boring sedans? The Dodge Magnum Police Package was Chrysler's wild answer to that question. This station wagon was a performance machine that could turn heads and catch criminals with equal ease.
That junk ugly. It's because it's ugly. Now, they are fast. Well, they can be fast. Can be.
Equipped with an optional Hemi V8, the Magnum could sprint faster than most sports cars, making it a nightmare for anyone thinking of outrunning the law. What made the Magnum truly special was how it broke every rule of police vehicle design. While other departments were stuck with standard four doors, the Magnum offered massive cargo space, incredible performance, and a look that said, "I'm not your typical cop car." This was essentially a muscle car disguised as a family wagon. Number 7. 1992 to 2001 Jeep Cherokee Pursuit. This is where things start getting interesting. Before every police department had SUVs, there was the Jeep Cherokee Pursuit. It could go off-road when it needed to, but here's the cool part. It was actually faster than regular police cars in testing. They removed the speed limiter and let it run up to 120 miles per hour. For a vehicle that could also chase someone through the woods, that's not bad at all. Number 6, the 1974 to 1993 Dodge Ram Charger. Sometimes regular police cars just won't cut it, especially if you're patrolling somewhere with rough terrain. That's where the Dodge Ram Charger came in. Think of it as the heavy-duty pickup truck of police vehicles. These things were super popular with departments out west where officers might need to head into the mountains or across desert trails. They didn't even need a special police package.
This one I have not seen. I've seen the car or the SUV itself, but I have not seen this one as a police car. Most of them I've seen, except for that the first Chrysler, and that's probably really it. This one and the first Charger, not Charger, the Chrysler.
These cars were rough and tough right from the factory. Number 5, the 1956 to 1959 Dodge Pursuit. Going into history a bit, this is actually the first time Chrysler made a special package just for police cars. They called it the Pursuit, and that name stuck around for decades. Under the hood, they put this awesome engine called the Red Ram Hemi V8. Some departments even opted for an upgrade that pushed it to 320 horsepower in the 1950s. That was seriously powerful for back then. Number 4, 2019 to present, Ram Durango Pursuit. The Durango Pursuit is like the Swiss Army knife of police vehicles. It is basically what happens when law enforcement gets creative with their ride. Imagine a vehicle.
I've seen people get pulled over on one of those. Story time. I was on the road on the way to Memphis. It was a Mustang, blue. I was in my Trailblazer. I didn't have nothing fast at the time, just a Trailblazer. So, hey, the Trailblazer did what it had to do. But it was before I broke the transmission and stuff. So, I say, we turned up on the highway. I'm with the Mustang. He beside me. We know whatever we're going to do. Then I just decided, let's go ahead, slow it down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be involved in this right now. So, I slow down. I say 3 minutes up the road with a police Dodge Durango. I'm like, yeah, he better not run. He took if you try.
Vehicle so perfectly designed for police work that it feels like it rolled straight out of a cop movie's dream garage. Need to transport canine units? Well, it's got special climate controls that keep police dogs more comfortable than most humans could even hope for. Want pure power? Well, the Hemi V8 version pumps out 360 horsepower, turning this SUV into a pursuit machine that can handle anything from tight city streets to rough back roads. Specialized seats are designed to fit officers wearing full tactical gear and extra storage compartments that can handle everything from radar guns to emergency equipment. Number 3, the 1974 to 78 Dodge Monaco. If this car looks familiar, well, there's a good reason. It's the famous Bluesmobile from the Blues Brothers. Do you remember that scene where they're jumping over cars and crashing through malls? Well, that's this car. It came with this massive 440 cubic inch engine, and it was actually one of the most popular police cars of its time. Although the Dodge Monaco was produced from 1965 to 78, and briefly reappeared as an unusual Renault-based badge-engineered variant in the 90s, it is only the second generation that deserves recognition as an icon. This vehicle was a full-size sedan and wagon, especially the second generation, which was quite sizable and typically not very appealing or remarkable. Not much more could be said about it except for its unlikely star status on screen. Number 2, the 2011 to present Dodge Charger Pursuit. This is the last American police car still rolling off the production line, and it's not going down without making a statement. The Dodge Charger Pursuit is what happens when you take a muscle car and turn it into a law enforcement weapon. The base model starts at 300 horsepower, which is already enough to make most speeders seriously reconsider their life choices, but opt for the Hemi V8, and suddenly you're looking at 370 horses of pure unbridled pursuit power.
I'm still getting away.
Dodge didn't just build a fast car.
I do not run from the police. I pull over. I do everything legally. There is nothing on me that I consider illegal. So, I am pulling over. There's no reason to run if you do not need to run. Remember that, kids. If you do not have anything that makes you want to have to run, you don't have to run. If you're not in a stolen car, you don't got drugs on you, you're of age to have a gun. If your gun's not stolen, you know, a lot of y'all be having stolen guns nowadays. So, if you have another one of those things, or, you don't have a warrant, and you're not drunk. I'd rather pull over being drunk. I ain't gonna cap to you. Well, just don't do it. I don't recommend it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to eat up in a tree because they don't care about you. They gonna put you in a tree at 100 miles per hour. Bow. Police do not care about you. They are here to protect themselves and to get your money. So, kids, do not run from the police. They're just gonna kill you. So,
They built a mobile fortress. Bulletproof doors that can take a beating, a suspension system engineered to handle everything from smooth highways to jumping curbs during high-speed chases. Every time one of these appears in your rearview mirror, it's like being hunted by a street-legal tank disguised as a car. Number 1. The 2020 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Red Eye. Nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to what Texas Highway Patrol did with their seized Hellcat. For years, police have chosen to purchase patrol vehicles with ample horsepower and enhanced suspension to ensure officers can effectively pursue speeders and criminals in sports cars. Unfortunately, Chrysler has never provided one of its sports cars for police use. Yet that hasn't prevented a department from enlisting one for duty. In particular, the Texas Highway Patrol seized a Dodge operated by an individual who was speeding and then prompted a high-speed pursuit. The vehicle in question here was a 2020 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Red Eye sports car. This wasn't just a Hellcat. It was enhanced and modified to deliver 1,080 horsepower. Although 1,000 horsepower seems excessive and absurd for...
It's crazy. The police doing burnouts in this video, which is illegal, right? Y'all doing it to show out? That's what they do? Police... Because this is the one that got the lights on it. Y'all just seen it. They're doing burnouts. Ain't that illegal? Ain't that something they get on us about? Burnouts, donuts, driving erratically in public, on public roads. But it's okay when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. Alright.
For Highway Patrol, it has now become a complete black and white fitted with reds and blues, which officially classifies it as an emblematic Dodge police vehicle. While they mainly use it for public relations, just imagine being a street racer and seeing this pull up next to you at a red light.
Look at him. He can't even control that bit. Look at him.
Imagine being a street racer and seeing this pull up next to you at a red light.
He hit the gas and fishtail. Can't even control the bit, my boy. I bet he got off that gas fast when he hit it. It scared him. It scared him. Look at him. Stop putting these people in these cars they can't control. That makes even more risk. Because you running from some 16-year-old don't know how to drive, and then drive this Hellcat that they just stole last week, or yesterday, or a couple minutes ago, whichever way they stole it. I ain't gonna act like niggas don't be stealing them hoes. So you chase them with the car that they already got stolen, and neither one of y'all can know how to drive. So make that make sense. I don't know, cause hey, some of the videos I've seen, some police officers know how to drive them. Some of them know how to drive them up, but some of them don't. Y'all gotta get a special crash course on them gents, cause some of them know how to drive them, some of them know how to drive them. I ain't gonna act like all of them just be wrecking, but like.
The bottom line is this. Law enforcement isn't playing around when it comes to their rides. These cars were designed to do a job and do it well. Whether it's a cop chasing down a suspect through city streets or tracking someone across rural highways, having the right vehicle can make all the difference between catching the bad guy or watching them disappear around a corner. Horsepower talks in these vehicles speak volumes. Every department has different needs, different terrains, different challenges. But one thing remains the same. When you're dealing with someone who thinks they can outrun the law, you want something that can back up that badge with some serious muscle.
That go me right there. That nigga can't drive. How you wreck one of the most supposed second best handling sport cars? Vet Camaro. They're supposed to be right there, right? How you fishtail that bad? How he fishtail
Thinks they can
that
outrun
bad?
the law. You want something
That boy just couldn't drive. How you do that? He should have just pulled over right then and there. He should have. Cause how you
remains the same. When you're dealing with someone who thinks they can outrun
look at him? You are completely sideways. Where was he even coming from? Like, what was he even doing that he was this forward on looking at that fence? Oh Lord, he looks already wrecked in the back. Look at it.
the law, you want something that can back up that badge with some serious muscle. Which of these police
Didn't that look like a V6?
cruisers blew your mind? Was it the movie famous Bluesmobile, the canine friendly
Bro, ain't nobody. Almost every generation of cop cars are, as you say, known on the road. Especially the Durangos, especially the Chargers. He didn't really say anything really different. He didn't even bring out the trucks. He should have brought out the all-terrain vehicles. He should have, you know what I'm saying, put them in there. He didn't even, you know what I'm saying? He could have put a lot more different things in here. For 10 mind-blowing police cars you wouldn't believe if you didn't see. You would believe most of those. He didn't say anything but old sport cars. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like I knew most of those. You feel me? So it is what it is. And then anything with a Dodge engine they like, cause it's fast. I haven't seen too many Camaro police cars. I don't know why. Me personally, if I, you know what I'm saying, if I was the 1, 2, you feel me, the 12 type shit. If I was the 12, you know, I had my Camaro out though. I had a Camaro. Just cause like if you add me, it's one of the best handling. One, you don't see as many of those wrecked, except for that yellow one right there. I don't know what he was doing. I don't. Sad, tragic. Now the Mustangs, I've seen more Mustang police cars than Camaros, and I've seen more Challengers than I've seen Mustangs. But I don't know. It's just the engines, really. The engines would help. But if you see police car roll up on you, gang, with the lights, just pull over. Now, if it ain't got no lights, do what you gonna do. Cause I ain't pulling over no police car ain't got no lights. I don't care if you get on the intercom, hey, I'm the Nope. We ain't doing all that. If you ain't got them lights, I'm not pulling over. It is what it is. Simple as that. I don't care if I'm setting a bad example or not. Dang, I'm bright. Wow. I'm sorry I made y'all. I should have just kept my window closed. Lord. It looked like I had petroleum jelly on my face. I ain't had nothing on my face. Vaseline, I mean, same shit. But like, looked like my face was shiny real fast. I ain't even put that on my face today. I gotta get a haircut, chat. I got a haircut. But hey, I'll see y'all in the next video. Hey, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe.